Since the Habibi and Havara restaurant opened last week, its kitchens remain busy. The restaurant serves Middle Eastern classics with an Austrian twist. But what's really different are the people who work here. Nearly all of the staff are refugees, most of them from Syria. This is 29-year-old Hiba al-Najjar. She fled Damascus with a group of friends, spending a month on the road trying to reach northern Europe.
Can you imagine a place you grow up in and you can do whatever you want, anytime you want? It's totally destroyed and ruined, so no life anymore in Syria.
But the job's given her a sense of optimism about the future.
This is a small place.
The founder of the restaurant believes employment is the best way to integrate refugees into society. The plan is to eventually hand over ownership of the business to the most promising staff.
First of all, the argument shops, they work together with an Austrian staff, with an Austrian chef in the kitchen, an Austrian chef in service, and they learn how business works in Vienna or Austria. And after a certain time, we want to give 20% of the shares of the company to the best employees. There's a very good saying in Austria, we say every problem is a hidden chance.
According to the International Monetary Fund, the arrival of refugees in Austria and neighbouring Germany is likely to raise economic growth, providing they're well integrated into the job market. Austria used to have an open-door policy towards refugees. Last year, the country processed 90,000 asylum applications, but earlier this year, it rapidly reversed its policy, introducing a cap on asylum claims. Rising unemployment has also contributed to concerns about the impact refugees are having here. The concerns have led to growing support for the country's anti-immigration far-right Freedom Party, whose candidate came top in the first round of the presidential election. The next round's later this month. But many economists say the fears are largely unfounded, with the long-term gains outweighing the short-term challenges.
These costs have to be carried by the Austrian population in the short run. In the longer run, there's the possibility that this is repaid by their contribution to the growth of the Austrian economy.
The owner of the restaurant's hoping to use the same business model to employ even more refugees in different industries. For those who've already lost so much, the promise of work is the promise of a new start. Neve Barker, Al Jazeera, Vienna.